Why, hello, my yumavores. This is Dr. Jess. Welcome back to YUMrx, a place where we talk about how to make our food extra delicious. I'm very excited you could join us here on our fiber journey. We have got a great episode for you today. We're talking about oats. Just regular oats like you would use in oatmeal. We'll talk about a couple of different ways to use them. You saw them in our berry cobbler. We're gonna take a quick pit stop at overnight oats, and then we're headed to my favorite version of oats, granola. So we'll talk about how to make a very simple granola, and when I say simple, I mean really simple, just so simple, this granola. You'll never wanna buy granola again once you've made it yourself. So I hope you enjoy this delicious moment with our oats. And without further ado, let's yum it up. OMG, y'all. If you thought bell pepper or onion or berries had a lot of fiber in it, guess what? Oats, killing them all. Oats has 10.6 grams of fiber for every 100 grams of oats. That's about a cup and a quarter of oats. And I'm going to do the exact same recipe that I did before for our berry cobbler, the same video, but I wanted to tell you that if you want to make a dessert instead of breakfast, try adding brown sugar and double the amount of sugar that is in. And it'll come out really nice and crispy and very dessert-like, jammy and goodness as always. But let's talk about granola, the very best way to use up oats. I'm chopping up my walnuts. See, I'm using them all. I had almost a whole bag full of walnuts completely gone after this week. So I've chopped up some walnuts, and I have some dried sour cherries. They happen to be on sale at my store, so I got them. You could use raisins. You could use any dried fruit that you like. And they just get chopped up in the beginning. Some people don't add them until after the granola is baked because they're worried that they're going to burn. If that's you, if that's worried, life is short, don't worry. Just add them at the very end, but you'll see me add them actually in it. So I've got some almond butter here, and my goal is to make a sort of liquidy goodness. I'm adding agave syrup. You could use agave syrup or honey. I added a little bit of salt. If you want to add cinnamon, go ahead. This is like a choose your own adventure situation. I'm adding a splash of water because I really want it to be liquidy and exactly this consistency, because then I'm going to mix in my oats and my walnuts and my dried cherries, and all that gets mixed together until it's all complete. Now, notice this was a little bit wet, so I added a few more oats. You just want it to be sort of everything completely covered. On a lined baking sheet, we are going to dump our oats, and then we're going to bake them. We're going to bake it at 325 for about 20 minutes before I stir it and bring it back for another 15. And for our pit stop at overnight oats, I'm going to link to a recipe below that as a chef that I really like. They're going to be better than any that I can make. It's not something I make a lot, but I do know that it is a favorite for a lot of folks. So I'll link that below. All right, yumavores, thanks so much for joining us on this oat opulent, amazing odyssey. And we are headed away from Oatland, where we looked a little bit at overnight oats, and we took a better look at our granola. And we talked a little bit about how to make that cobbler that we did before a little sweeter to use it as a dessert. And now we're headed to my favorite place for fiber. It's popcorn. I'm not even going to try to keep it a secret. I couldn't even keep it a secret if I tried. It's popcorn. So that's where we're headed. So I'm really excited. I hope you join us. We're going to talk about popcorn 3 different ways. And it's going to be the most scrumptious of all of our fiber episodes. So I will see you then at our next episode. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until then, bye-bye.